Hi, in this video training of Node.js, we will be introducing Node.js. So what is Node.js? Node.js is an open source server environment. Node.js is free. Node.js runs on various platforms, Windows, Linux, Unix, Mac OS, etc. Node.js uses JavaScript on the server. But why Node.js? Node.js uses asynchronous programming. A common task for a web server can be to open a file on the server and return the content to the client. Here is how PHP or ASP handles a file request. It sends the task to the computer's file system, waits while the file system opens and reads the file, then returns the content to the client, ready to handle the next request. But Node.js handles the file request totally differently. It sends the task to the computer's file system and it is ready to handle the next request. When the file system has opened and read the file, the server returns the content to the client. Node.js eliminates the waiting and simply continues with the next request. Node.js runs single-threaded, non-blocking, asynchronously programming, which is very memory efficient. What can Node.js do? Node.js can generate dynamic page content. Node.js can create, open, read, write, delete, and close files on the server. Node.js can collect form data. Node.js can add, delete, modify data in your database. What is a Node.js file? A Node.js file contains tasks that will be executed on certain events. A typical event is someone trying to access a port on the server. Node.js files must be initiated on the server before having any effect. Node.js files have .js extension. To download Node.js, there is an official Node.js website and it has the installation instructions for Node.js. It is nodejs.org. Okay, let's get started. Once you have downloaded and installed Node.js on your computer, let's try to display Hello World in a web browser. Create a Node.js file named myfirst.js and add the following code. Okay, let's create our project file. I'm going to create a project file, myfirst.js, and we say var http equals and require http, and I can say http dot create server function request and response. Okay, we have response.write head 200 is the server response that will be sending to the client, and we can say content type colon text / HTML. Okay, we need to close the response and say hello world. Okay, and this server needs to listen at port 8080. Okay, let's save this file, and next thing we are going to do is save the file on your computer. The code tells the computer to write hello world if anyone, for example a web browser, tries to access your computer on port 8080. For now you do not have to understand the code, it will be explained later. Okay, command line interface. Node.js files must be initiated in the command line interface program of your computer. How to open the command line interface on your computer depends on the operating system. For Windows users, press the start button and look for command prompt, or simply write cmd in the search field. Navigate to the folder that contains the file myfirst.js. The command line interface window should look something like this. Now your computer works as a server. If anyone tries to access your computer on port 8080, they will get a hello world message in return. Start your internet browser and type in the address http://localhost:8080. Okay, let's run our example node myfirst.js. Okay, there is a typo. This should be require. I missed the I in the code. Okay, now the server is running on port 8080 because we didn't got any error or anything. So if I open the code in browser localhost:8080, you see I got hello world. So our Node.js server is now running on our computer, and this was an introduction and getting starting video training for Node.js. I hope that you have learned the basic concept of Node.js and how it is different from conventional web servers like PHP language using Apache or active server pages, and how it is more memory efficient and quicker than those. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time with a new topic in Node.js.